and welcome back to Catharsis Inc. So today I'm going to be decorating my cap for graduation. If you don't know, I'll actually be graduating this Sunday, May 1st, actually on Beltane, so it's extra special. So I'll have to be driving 13 hours cross country to get to my college where they'll be doing the ceremony. So I'll take you all along with me when I do, but in the meantime, I'm going to stop by Hobby Lobby to get some supplies, and then we can get to decorating the cap. We're here! So since I'm graduating with a Bachelor's of Arts in Creative Writing, I wanted to do something dealing with writing, but I also wanted to incorporate my witchcraft in there as well. So I want to make it earthy, yet also, of course, dealing with creative writing. So I want to get some paints. I think I'm going to go with maybe some deep purples, yellows, and greens. Okay, so I'm going to go with Anita's all-purpose acrylic. It's 63 cents. So for purple, I got eggplant. Yellow, I got banana yellow. And then for the green, I got deep celery. And then I also picked up a lighter purple, which is violet. And then in true Forest Witch fashion, I can't do a cap without moss. So I'll be getting this Mossy Matte Peel and Stick. I think this is gonna work great. Ooh, and look at this display. It's giving off full witchy vibes. I love it. And I saw this little canister and it looks like a cauldron. I think I gotta get it. It's 50% off of table decor right now. So I'm back home now, and I've been thinking about what exactly I want to do with my cap. And I definitely want to incorporate a quote from Sylvia Plath. She's been my writing muse since middle school, and I absolutely love her. I even have a tattoo related to her, and of course, my Maltese is named after her, Sylvia. So I absolutely love her. So I've been thinking about which quotes to use, and I think I've come up with one from her novel called The Bell Jar. The quote I chose is one, it's a really famous one. It's about the fig tree. So I think I'm going to go with, I saw my life branching out before me like the green fig tree in the story. From the tip of every branch, like a fat purple fig, a wonderful future beckoned and winked. I think that's a really positive quote for the future. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with that one. So I found this drawing on Google, and I think I'm going to be using this as a template. It's of a fig branch. And then I also looked up a picture of actual figs, so I can use this as a color palette. And since I got dark purple, light purple, and then green and yellows, I think this will be really pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to print this out and then paint over it. I did do a mock-up of what I wanted the cap to look like. So, of course, I'm going to put the moss on first. Then I'm going to cut out the branch, and I think I'm going to adhere it to some either cardstock or cardboard just to make it thicker so it'll glue on easier. And then here's the quote here, but I think to make it pop more on the cap, I'm going to use my typewriter, type it out, cut out each line, and then also glue that onto some cardboard before I glue it onto the cap. So let me go ahead and print out the branch, and then we can get to painting it. As you can see, my printer's running out of ink, but that's all right since I'll be painting over it. So now I'm going to be taking my knife here and tracing around the branch. And I also found some thin cardboard. So after I get this cut out, I'm going to be pasting the branch onto the cardboard just to make it thicker so it glues onto the cat better.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you.
So here they are both cut out, and it fits pretty nicely on there. So I think I'm just going to use a glue stick and adhere the paper to the cardboard. I think that'll be the best bet and the less likely to bubble the paper. So I have my reference photo pulled up and all my paints out, so I think I'm ready to get started. So fingers crossed that my painting skills are gonna be good enough to execute this.
There's something that'll have what you need, what you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic, believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Well, I'm definitely no artist, but I think it came out fairly decent. Obviously, the colors are kind of cartoony compared to a real life fig branch. I think the greens are a little bit too bright, but I think it'll do. So now let's move on to typing up the quote, and then we can paste that onto some cardboard as well. This is one of 3 of my prized typewriters. This is my Escort 350, and her name is Bluebird. So I'll be using her to write up the quote today. So I got the quote all typed up and put onto cardboard. So that's ready to go in addition to my fig branch. So now I'm going to be using this peel and stick mossy mat, and I'm going to cut it down to fit the size of the top of my cap. And I think I'm also going to cut a hole in the center of it as well. That way my tassel can still hang from it and it won't obscure that. And then what I'll do is I'll probably use a mixture of hot glue and maybe a super glue to glue these down. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll show you what it looks like. And this is how it turned out. I think it's so good. I even added some real twigs around the border here, so I have a little bit of home when I go to New Hampshire for my graduation. Even though I didn't do so well on the painting, I still think it's really cute, and it definitely represents me. Now, one thing I do want to let you know, this moss is really sticky. I wasn't sure when I bought it how well it would stick, but oh my word, if you buy this, make sure that when you go to put it on something, it's exactly where you want it, because it adheres very, very well. So that's definitely a plus. But anyways, yes, this is how it turned out. Oh, I just love it so much. But thank you all so very much for watching this video, and be sure to stay tuned for my graduation traveling videos. I might do 3 or 4 of them, I think. So stay tuned for those. Those will be coming out throughout the weekend and next week. And I'm really excited, and I can't wait to celebrate my graduation with all of you. Thank you guys. Bye.